Hi friends, welcome back. Today I'm doing another Shop My Stash and I'm gonna start off talking about all of my empties. And you guys have said that you want to see my empties. I'm not gonna talk too much about them because we have, not everyone is an empty, but some I will just declutter, and I have 16 products to show you guys. No, you didn't hear wrong, 16. I have 3 products that I'm going to declutter. The first ones are this one. This is from Pixie. They just dried up. So these are the vitamin C eye patches and they just dried up. So I can't use them. That's why they're going in the bin. I shouldn't have bought so many at the same time. So I kind of tried to learn my lesson. By the way, I have more than 16 empties. I just tend to not include hair care. This one is going to be decluttered as well. This is the ColourPop Be OK liquid lipstick. I love this one. I think that this one is perfect, but the problem is that I don't know, this has happened to me before with some ColourPop liquid lipsticks. So I don't know if you can see. Let me just turn down the brightness. So here's the shade. It's like a beautiful coral. And then up here you can see that it is way more, it's way more pink. I hope it translates on camera, but when I have applied this to my lips, after a few hours it turns this shade and it stains my lips, and it's impossible to get it away. It bleeds and it's just not a great time, so I'm getting rid of it. I also am getting rid of this one. This is from Technic. I think I'm gonna purchase I think I am going to purchase a new dip brow pomade, because the one that I have, this is not the one that I used, but the one I have from Anastasia is in the shade Soft Brown, and I realized that it looks kind of red at sometimes on my brows, and I just don't like it. So I think I'm gonna purchase the shade Taupe, which is the shade that I usually go for. But I did try this one from Technic because I had it and I just didn't like it. So I'm not gonna keep it. Let's start off talking about the skincare empties. This is the first one. This is the one that I actually used up today. This is from Estelle and Thiel, and this is just a toner. I use this to cleanse my skin in the morning. This is the first cleanser from Røde, which I did enjoy. This is a cleanser from Mario Badescu. I know you can see that I have product here, but it's impossible to get out. It takes so much time. I do love this one. I think that this is incredible, so I would definitely recommend. It's non-foaming. Then we have my beloved SPF. I really love this SPF. I've used this for years, keep on repurchasing it. I have dabbled into some other SPFs here and there, but this is the one that I've gone through maybe 10 of. I have this one from Sunday Riley. This is the Good Genes glycolic acid treatment. Really enjoy this one, and I do have a backup of it. I did finally use up these little 7-second morning mask from Starskin. I really enjoy this one. Oh my god, great. I also used up this one from Ole Henriksen. He is a Swedish, no, he's a Danish person. He's a Danish man. Ole Henriksen is the way you pronounce it. I did enjoy this one. It's not a favorite though. It's not something I would repurchase. And then I used up this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magical Eye Rescue. I have this in the day cream as well that I'm trying to use up right now. Not use up, but just use. The day cream has gotten, or the night cream, I don't know, but it has gotten so much hype. I don't understand why this one hasn't gotten the same hype, because when I applied it to my skin or under my eyes, I was like, oh, I gasped. 100% would purchase this, 100% worth the money, definitely, like, beautiful. Then you could see that I used up this. This is the Revolution Pro mixing liquid. It's like Duraline, but it is like a dupe of it. Then for my makeup, I used up a primer. Let me see. This one is the Milani Camellia Oil. I used it as a primer a couple of times, and then in the end I just used it as a first cleanser to just get rid of it and use it up. This one has dried out. This is the mascara from Maybelline. Is it Maybelline? Yes. And I really enjoyed this one. I think it's really nice. I used up this gloss from Fenty. This is in the shade Cake Shake. Really enjoyed that one. And then I wouldn't say that the Too Faced concealer is empty. As you can see, I've scraped it. I took out the stopper. I could get a few uses more out of it, but I'm just done with it. I've panned this for almost a year and I'm just done with it. I don't want to use it anymore. I feel disgusted. No, I don't, but I just don't want it anymore, so it's going. So you can see some Barium products in here. I got a PR package, but we're not gonna talk about that. I've used this one, the Milani Soft Focus Glow, a lot. I think I actually could use this up in a little bit, so not too long. Here we have my Touchy Clot from YSL. I'm down to here, which was a little bit surprising, but I really enjoyed this one. This is the one that I reach for the most. Let me show my Milk Makeup bronzer, because I actually thought that I would be done by now. It takes so much time. You can barely see that I've used it. So it's insane. If you want to know more, see my... It has hair in it. I will remove that later. Sigge is shedding so much right now. He is getting rid of his winter fur, so we have fur all over. We kind of have to vacuum like 5 times a week, or 5 times a day, I mean. I never hit pan in my Fenty bronzer, but I feel like I'm so close. But I don't know what's going on, because this is the only bronzer that gets, can you see that it gets like hard pan? Don't know what it is. Maybe it is that my skin is a little bit damp and it kind of transfers to the bronzer. I don't know, but that has never happened to me before with any other bronzer, so I just think it's insane. We did expand the pan in, oops, my Ofra Rodeo Drive. Don't know if you can see, but I did expand the pan and I also broke it, but that's okay. I used this a couple of times as well. I don't love it as much as I used to. It's a very, very harsh formula. It's a nice bronzer, so don't get me wrong. It's just not a favorite anymore. I did, however, love to use the cream highlight. I used it almost every single day. I think you can see that I have a pretty big dip in it. I just adore that one. And I am trying to use up this Dose of Color liquid lipstick. I have taken out the stopper. And then, let me see here about the lip products, because you dared me into using a lot of lip products I didn't really want to use. I actually got great use out of this blue Kaleidos gloss. Don't know if you can see, but I mean, it's obviously a lot of product left, but you can definitely see that I've used it. So that was kind of fun. It wasn't really something I was thinking about. This one was kind of a favorite. I would say that this is a dupe of the ColourPop gloss, no ColourPop liquid lipstick that I just decluttered. And then I am trying to use up the Fenty gloss. Still haven't gotten to it, but I am using it a lot, and I'm not expecting it to take like a minute. I'm expecting it to take a while, but I'm trying. So let's talk about the eyeshadow palettes now. I did film with all of them, so that's something anyway, even though you might not have seen every single video on them. I did use all of them. So first up we had the Sweet Talk palette, beautiful palette. I do enjoy this one. I think that this is beautiful. I'm wearing this today. It's just a fantastic, fantastic palette. I really, really enjoy this one. I also used the Mini Love palette from Natasha Denona, and damn oh damn, this is absolutely gorgeous. I will say that this shimmer surprised me a little bit, because it isn't as intense as I would think that a Natasha Denona shimmer would be, but this beautiful is like, or this shade is like a beautiful duochrome. It shifts from like pink to, I don't know, I'm so bad at describing colors, but It's just stunning. I did almost the same look every single time I used it because I just love the palette. Then we also used the Club Nebula palette. I filmed with this one, so this is the one. Did you see that Kaleidos is coming out with a new collection? I'll pop a little picture on it right here, but I am getting it in PR, so I'm super happy. This is the palette. I wish I would have used it a little bit more, but it's just, I don't know. If it is that it's big, if it is that it's very deep, you know, it's not really my makeup aesthetic anymore. I think the palette is gorgeous, which I've said so many times. But for some reason, I just didn't reach for it as much as I would have liked. Don't know why, but she's stunning. The same thing goes for the Jackie Aina palette. I don't know why I didn't use this more. I think maybe I used it once or twice. Again, I wish I would have used the palette more since this was the one that you kind of voted for. Or you got, this palette got the most amount of votes, but still, it's, I don't know. I just don't know. So I think it's gonna be a palette that I will reach a little bit more for in the spring or in the fall, I mean. I adored having the Tiny Marvels palette in this collection or in this rotation. So this is from Sydney Grace, and they did this in collaboration with Mel Thompson. I love it. I think that the formula is amazing. However, the palette surprises me, not surprises me, but it pushes me a lot because I feel like when I look at it, it makes no sense. I need to really think, and when I start doing looks, I love them. So for instance, I used this in my crease and then I deepened it up a little bit with this shade. Oh, I'm sorry. So I did a beautiful green look and then I used this on my lid and it was gorgeous. Honestly, one of the prettiest looks. And then I did a look with these ones and this marble on my lid. It's just a palette where I have to think for a little bit, but the end result is always incredible. And then my favorite palette in this little rotation was the Tribe palette from Juvia's, even though I don't like them. I filmed 2 looks with this one actually. I did one super colorful and then I did one where I used the orange, which I never use. So that was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoy this palette. I think that this palette is stunning. Wish I would have used it more, but I always say that. But it is because I take so much makeup that I can't use everything. And then I said that I was going to use my pigments, and during this rotation I did a little Franken shadow thingy. I'm just gonna do like that. The thing is, I need to repress them one more time, and I will do that sometime, not today. So now I'm just gonna put everything back and we can select a new rotation of products. Per usual, we're starting out with primers, and my primer drawer has gotten insane, even though I finished up a primer. So I don't know what kind of primer to take this time around. I think I'm gonna take my Illamasqua Hydra Veil that looks absolutely disgusting. I'll clean it off later. But I do want to take another primer actually, because I want to be able to blend one in with a foundation that I'm using. I think I'm actually gonna take this one since it is new. This is the Berry M Illuminating Primer. Did I talk about this in the beginning? No. I got a PR package from Berry M with some new, like their new line. And this is an illuminating primer, but it's not, I can show you. They have different shades, and this is in the shade Warm. As you can see, it comes out a little white blob, and then when you work it into the skin, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but it's not like you're going to look like the Tin Man using this, so I think it's gonna be perfect for that. Now we're gonna use a foundation, and I really want to use this one up, guys. This I haven't used in a while, and this is what I thought that I would pair this one with, because this is a little bit too dark and it is a little bit too dry for me. I don't like how matte it is, so I think it's gonna be perfect for that. What else do we want to take? So we have used these. I'm just trying to see what I haven't used in a while. This is brand new. I want to wait opening it up, or do I? This is a little bit too light for me, I think, anyway. It's in the shade Fair, and I remember that I had the shade Light. Now I'm gonna wait with that. I'm gonna take this one. This is the Dior Forever. I don't know this foundation too well. I have the shade 1.5N. I want to use this one and just see how I like it. Should we have another foundation? You know what? If I feel like I need another foundation, I will take one. But I feel like at the minute, since I am trying to use up the Too Faced one, I think that that is going to be it for this rotation. Same thing here. We have way too many concealers, even though we used one up. I think I'm going to take these two. So this is the Beauty Blender concealer, and then this is the First Day Beauty Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. The reason I want to use this one is because I feel like the formula is kind of not that long wearing. Since the product is whipped, I'm gonna see if it does like this. Okay, yeah. Can you see that a little bit of water is coming out? It's like it doesn't, it's like it's, I don't know. It's weird, so I kind of just want to use it and get a little bit more use out of it before it eventually goes bad. I don't know how well the light is here, but let's just ignore that. I don't really know. This is, by the way, my bronzer and blush drawer, and I don't really know if I want to go in with my Milk Makeup bronzer. Kind of maybe want to use something else. I feel like it's... I just feel like I'm getting a little bit bored with it. I really thought, oh my god, I really thought that I would be able to have used it up by now. You know, even though I love it, it's still like, you know, I really thought that I would be able to have used it up by now. So it's getting a little bit, I'm getting a little bit bored and a little bit frustrated. But I think I'm going to actually go and take a little break and use this one instead. So this is the Sculpt and Glow palette from Natasha Denona. Oh, I forgot that I had a pan in this one, but I think I really want to use this one. I do really enjoy it. I think it's a beautiful bronzer, and it's gonna be nice to use something else, so I'm going to pull this one in this time. For powder bronzers, I had to take a little break just to think about what I wanted to do, and I have decided. I'm going to take this one. I am almost done with it. Shubribu. Almost done. Like, I'm trying to work out the edges right here. And then I'm using this, obviously. But I don't want to force myself to use this if I don't want to use it. So I really want to take in two other ones. I will be done with this one this year. By the end of the summer, probably. But I have no rush. I want to make a little bit of a dent in some of the other bronzers that I have, because I have wanted to buy so many new bronzers, especially like the one from Nabla that I talked about. I haven't done it because I feel like this one from NARS and then this one from Anastasia are not that used. So this is the shade Tawny. I don't need a lot of this. Which is probably why it still looks brand new, but I've had it for I think a year. So same with this one, maybe not a year, but maybe like 6 to 9 months. And this is what this one looks like. This looks a little bit more used because I can go in with it a little bit more. This is in the shade Valarta, and I just want to use them. So I am going to, because I enjoy when my makeup looks used, which some of you guys think looks disgusting. But you know what? I really enjoy it. For blushes, I want to take a few options just because of the fact that I don't really know what to do for eyeshadow. So I want to be able to have some options. Let me just do like this. I want to just say this. I saw someone show their Nude Sticks blush, and they screwed it all the way up and said, I don't have much left of this one, so that's neat. I'm proud of you. This person had about the same amount that I have, but this is all you have used. If you screw it all the way down, you get it up to here. So this is all I've used. I think I've used more of this one though. Cherry Blossom Babe. Yes! Whoop whoop! I think I do want to take Naughty or Spice. Naughty and Spice, which is this one. It's a beautiful color. And I also think I want to take Tiger Lily Queen, which is this beautiful. This is in the a little bit more dewy formula. Pretty, pretty. So 2 peachy, pinky shades. I really want to take this one. You know what I will do? I usually don't use this. This is from Milk in the shade Swish. And the reason why I don't use it is because the cap here makes this look a little bit more pink than it actually is. This shade is so much more pretty than what it looks like, and it isn't that pigmented. So I really want to take this, and I'm just gonna throw away that cap because honestly, now I screwed it all the way down. This is all I've used of this, which isn't a lot. I'll show you my shade Rally, which you guys know I love. This isn't a lot either, but it is a little bit more. I thought it would be more. Have I honestly not used? Oh my god, that's such a shame. Yeah, that's all. Great. But Swish, oh my god, beautiful color. I think I'm also gonna take, you can't even see it, wait. You can still not see it. This palette. The Love Flush palette from Too Faced. This is old. This is really old. But here I have so many options. It would be so cool to hit pan in one of the shades. I don't expect it to happen because I have only hit pan in like one powder blush. But I really want to use this actually, so I think I'm gonna pull it in. Wait. Should we take this one? I got this from Bare Minerals. This is also a lovely color. Yeah, let's take that one as well. Why not? You cannot have too much makeup. So here we have my highlight and powder drawer, and I am going for powder. Take my Anastasia powder. I haven't had this one in for a couple of times now, so it's gonna be fun to use that. And if you are known to my little Shop My Stash collection or Shop My Stash rotations, I usually only take 1 powder. For highlight, I really want to take this one. This is from Nude Sticks. This is in the shade Illuminati. It just looks like that. It's really, really pretty actually. This I've used like once or twice, and here you can see how much or how far up the product actually goes. So it's like, yeah, you can see it's basically brand new. Let's take some highlights I've been longing for, starting off with this one from Kaleidos. This is the Diamond Dasher. I get questions like which one my favorite is, and it's this one. It is a champagne with like a pink undertone. It has like a pink shift, I mean. Just looks like that. I hope you can see. Mine looks a little bit beat up because mine arrived broken. Honestly, that doesn't really matter. It's fine. And then I think I want to make a little bit more progress in some highlights that I have. So I'm gonna take Amrezy. I love this one. I have a pan in this one. I am not gonna finish this one up, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's never gonna happen because the product is so stiff, not in a bad way. But the product is like you pick up so little product that it's a never-ending product. And then I am thinking if I should take my Pixie one or my Jouer one. I think I'm gonna take my Jouer one actually. Really enjoy it. So this is the shade, oh wait. This is the shade Citrine. That was those. Let's take a little bit more of like a fun color that we can have maybe in our inner corner or something like that. I usually take one from Kaleidos. I like to have just one in, so I rotate them. I love both of these ones. This is Skywalker, and this is Moon Cruiser. I think I'm gonna take Moon Cruiser. Here we have my little lipstick drawer, and I'm just gonna fill this one with a bunch of different things. I'm gonna start off with this one that I really want to use up. I would like to actually, since I have a lot of use out of this, I would like to use that one up. This one I'm also focusing on. I think those are the only ones that I'm trying to focus on. I'm just gonna see if I have anything else that I'm trying. I know I would like to get more use out of this one. This is Dopey. I can swatch it for you. I'm an idiot. I thought I was filming. I wasn't. I said that I was wanting to use the Dopey one from ColourPop, and I swatched it right here for you guys. It's a beautiful like pinky mauvey shade, but I enjoy it. So that one I would like to finish. Oh, this one is really pretty. This is Ultimate Red from, oh, it has a hair in it, from Ofra. That shade is actually stunning. So let's take that. I want to have this one in again because I really enjoy this shade from Pixie. I think it's stunning. That one was also pretty. ColourPop lipstick in the shade Name Drop. This one I gotta have in. I really love this one. This is the shade Me So Pretty from Too Faced. Maybe this one. This is Evening Rose from Pixie. Right, this shade. This is from Linda Hallberg. It's just like a tint. I really want to have this one in actually, and you can use this as a cream blush as well if you wanted to. That is the shade Goldstone. Oh, this one, I really want to use this one. Oh, this is from Fenty, and this is in the shade Taffy Tease. I mean, such a beautiful gloss. So don't know, I wanted to use this in my last rotation as well. I don't know why. Yes, I didn't put it in because I wanted to use up the one that I already had, that I tried to use up, that I did manage to use up. Oh, I really enjoy these ones from Incredible. That one is cute. That is When Life Gives You Fruit. This is the lipstick I Never Wanted from Juvia's Place. It's not an ugly shade. It's not. So I don't mean it like that. I want to take this one from Anastasia. This is in the shade Sand. This gloss is actually really nice. This is from MUA. Ooh, can you see that? It's like dripping. It's just like a nude gloss. It's actually really pretty. Super affordable at Beauty Bay, and amazing formula actually. It's in the shade Nude. Yeah, Nude Tinted Lip Gloss. I'm gonna have this one from NARS. I've been enjoying just like a little tint. Just a healthy little glow. It's right there. Doesn't do much on the lips, but a very pretty color. Especially if you just want to like reapply. Oh, I remember I loved this one. This is from Jouer in the shade Sweetheart. I loved this one. It's like a gloss. You can obviously sheer it out, but it's stunning and it's not too out there. So I want to take that one as well. Honestly, I never changed my lip products, but now that I'm doing this Shop My Stash with you guys, I feel forced to use a little bit of different products actually. And by the way, the wrong shade that I got from Juvia's is of course called 2020. I mean, if they wanted to screw me, they did. Let's take Appy. Oh my god, we need to finish up Appy. That has to be a goal for at least like the coming month. I'm saying that I want to use up more from Ofra, and I haven't pulled in a single one almost from Ofra. Where is Pasadena? Here, Pasadena. Let's take her and let's have it as our last one, because this one is turning pretty full. Here is my eyeshadow drawer, and we're gonna pick out eyeshadows, and I don't know which palettes I'm gonna use or take. I know 2 palettes I'm gonna take. The first one I'm gonna show you, it's this one. This is the singles that I bought from Glam Shop. And let me lower the brightness just so you can see how magical they are. Here you can see all of the sparkles. This one isn't as intense as the other ones, but here you can just see how magical they are. So I really want to get some use out of these ones. And just try them out, see how I like them for this little rotation. The green shade, this one, isn't turning up as green as it does in real life. It's like super green. But for some reason, it just doesn't want to show up. Then I have a second palette, but I'm gonna wait because this time around, I am actually gonna let Tiny Decisions pick out my palettes. And if I'm gonna be totally honest, can I be? Will you cancel me? I usually cheat. So the only time I am going to, if I'm gonna cut in the video, it is because I'm getting like something here that I don't want you to see, like message or whatever. Can you even see? So I'm not gonna cut, and I'm gonna take out 4 palettes, okay? No, wait. We need to put on some music for sound. I am not letting this one stop. Okay, great. Oh, okay. ColourPop Flutterby. I can see it. It's back here. That is this palette, ColourPop Flutterby palette. Looks like this. It's similar to the Dose of Color Marvelous Mauves palette. That wasn't too bad. It's good because it's not a palette that I would have taken. Screw it. I had to cut because I had to find a good angle, but let's do it again. Oh, that is actually not gonna work. I'm not trying to cheat, but I just wanted to tell you that I have put that palette into this one. So this is my gold palette, and here we have these 3 are from that palette. But let's pick out this palette then and say that that was it, because I put most of the shades in this one because I just redid my palette and I don't know how to label it in Tiny Decisions. So let's just go with that. Let's do it again. Soft Glam. Here we have the Anastasia Soft Glam. I think everyone knows what it looks like. I actually just used this, so I had a little break, but okay. How many palettes? It has picked out 3. Let's take it again. Oh, okay. That was actually the last palette that it could pick out, so let me just zoom you guys out. No cheating this time around though. Where is it? Here it is. So here it is, the Shroud Cosmetics they are now called. This one I think is going to be a lot of fun actually to have into this rotation. So I am very excited about it. It's not a palette that I would pick out myself, so it's lots of fun. But let me just show you guys the palette that I am going to pick out for this rotation. By the way, here are my other palettes. So I said that this is, by the way, the Cranberry palette from Natasha Denona. And it's not really the Cranberry palette anymore. And here is the 5-pan palette, but this is actually number 2. I've said that it is number 5 all the time, but it is actually number 2, so I'm sorry about that. But this is like what it looks like. I think that, no, you know what? I think this one contains shades. This one and this one is from the number 5 or number 2 palette. I think I'm gonna swap out a shade actually in the palette, but you know what, whatever. The palette that I wanna take is one of my favorite palettes, and it's also a palette that you voted for me to use a lot of last time when I did my when you got to pick up my makeup, and that is the Nikki Tutorials palette. I think that this is incredible. I've said it so many times, and I just want to use this a little bit more. So that's a palette that we're gonna take. So we have the Natasha Denona palette, we have the Creepy Cute palette, so lots of colors here. We have the Soft Glam palette, we have my own Natasha Denona palette. I'm going to swap out that shade because I didn't think that that had a lot of impact. And then we have the Flutter By palette and the Glam Shop palette. So lots of fun for this time around. Hope you enjoyed the video. A palette that I cannot wait to use a little bit more is this one from She Glam. Oh, can't wait. It's stunning. But next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a little thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.